Look who's here. Of course, it's time for a new lock and box. I already washed my hair with this stuff and dried it, and now I'm ready to give you a little bit of information about what's in the box. First of all, it's gorgeous. It's really pretty. This month you get 4 products. There was a little paper in the box that said something in German. I'm not very fluent in German, so I didn't get everything, but you can get 2 different shampoos in the box. There's the Kinks and Curls shampoo, and there's also the Flora Curl soothing shampoo, which is brand new, which is what I got. This month's box has a shampoo, conditioner, a foam, and also this, which is like a scalp serum / oil. There's the other shampoo in the leaflet, so I'm just gonna read off the bottle to see what it should really do. It's a soothing coconut mint shampoo, which is supposed to have peppermint oil, tea tree, eucalyptus oil, and willow bark extract. From what I can see on the packaging, it doesn't have any proteins. Looks like this. It's nice and blue. It smells kind of weird. It reminds me of something. It doesn't smell very minty. Yeah, it's more like weird coconut with some herbs, but it's not bad. It's a full size. You get 300 milliliters of the shampoo. It's very liquidy, as you can see in the bottle. And it is a low poo shampoo. This is not a clarifying shampoo, so you can use it often. And it should be helping for irritated and dry scalp, which is not something I necessarily suffer from, but sometimes it's nice to try some different types of shampoos. Second, we have the Flora Curl Hydrate Me Organic Rose and Honey Cream Conditioner. This literally smells like rose water. I'm not the biggest fan of like rose scented products, but it's a hydrating conditioner. Again, it has a lot of herbal extracts. It's hydrating. I believe it doesn't have any proteins. Shea butter, olive fruit oil, almond oil, avocado oil, macadamia oil. There's a lot of oil in this, so this is probably going to be quite heavy, which is not necessarily a bad thing because my hair can get very dry sometimes. And it just strengthens and restores moisture in your strands. You can use it as a conditioner with just a couple minutes and then wash it off. Or you can actually leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes. If your hair really needs a lot of moisture, you can kind of use it as a mask. Next, we have the Umberto Genini Flowerology Foaming Orange Rosemary Volume Mousse. That's a long name. This is a foam that is supposed to give you some nice volume, and it also contains protein, which I'm very happy with. It doesn't seem to have any like super heavy oils. It has orange peel extracts, spearmint leaf oil, provitamin B5 and vitamin E. To nourish the hair and to strengthen it, we have the hydrolyzed wheat protein. So, I mean, this does look pretty cool. I don't think it's gonna top my Curl Flow Revive foam. That one is like my favorite now. It does smell kind of like herby, orangey. You can smell the rosemary in it as well. This is 150 milliliters. It looks like a full size as well. And the last product we have is the Kinks and Curls Blossom Growth Serum, which is pretty much like a mixture of oils. It's a blend of oils, including jojoba oil, which we all know by this point. I think jojoba oil is like the closest oil to your natural oils, so it works really well on the skin, on the hair, everywhere, and it shouldn't be heavy on the hair. You can use it on dry hair, you can use it on damp hair. I will tell you how I used it today in a minute, but it can be also used as a finishing product, but you should use very little if your hair gets easily weighted down. For me, this looks like a very potent oil, and I also managed to kind of slit the lid, so I hope it's not going to be leaking, but we'll see. Those are all the products. So let me just tell you what I did, how I washed my hair. As always, I'll give you the clips so you can actually see how I applied the products, and I'll tell you what I thought about them and how it went. So first thing is the growth serum, which I never used anything like this. I know some people do like castor oil massages every time they wash their hair. I'm not really that type of person, and I don't really enjoy oils in general, but I gave it a shot. I did use it all over my scalp and also on my hair strands, because I know that some people use it to avoid like overhydrating their hair and like hygro fatigue. I'm not sure if this serum in particular has the correct oils to do that. However, you know, it's always nice to try it. So I applied it everywhere. I was a little scared. I let it sit for 30 minutes. Just on its own, I didn't use a heat cap. And then I went to wash it out. I was a little scared to use a low poo shampoo to wash it out. But I guess it kind of makes sense, because if you want the oil to like really penetrate the hair and like stay there, you shouldn't really clarify it right away. Then I used the Coconut Mint Scalp Refresh Shampoo. I really liked like the cooling sensation it gave me. It was very, very nice. I washed twice because I was very scared because of the oil, but I think it washed it out fine during the first wash. The second wash was like, you know, kind of to keep me calm. It foams up really, really nicely. I really like the shampoo. It foams up really well, but my hair started to get a little tangly after the second wash, which doesn't happen to me with all my protein-less shampoos. But it's okay, you know, I guess it's just some kind of side effect that is caused by the other ingredients. But on my scalp, this felt amazing. Then I went in with a conditioner. I used quite a lot because my hair was feeling kind of dry from the shampoo and a little tangly. So I used a couple pumps. I detangled with my curly secret brush. And then I just kind of, you know, scrunched it in a little bit, and it felt pretty heavy and like nourishing, but I wouldn't say that it's like, oh, that's full of coconut oil. I can tell from the texture. No, it's just a very nice, thick, moisturizing conditioner. Maybe if you have very fine hair, this is just not gonna be like your favorite, but for me, this was like really good. Then I continued with my leave-in conditioner, with my curl cream, or more like a styling serum, and then I went in with the Umberto Genini mousse, and honestly it's an interesting product. It has a different effect to the curl flow mousse I keep raving about, but this one is a bit more lightweight, so I think if you have very fine hair, this is going to be good for you. You can kind of feel the volume, and I think you can kind of see it as well. Like my hair is quite like lifted, and I did use quite a lot because it still felt like there was nothing in my hair, and it wasn't really helping with the definition. But with the volume, I would say yes. So I'm not sure what I feel about it yet, but I think it's not bad. And then I used my Trelux gel, and you know the drill. I diffused the hair to 80%, used my clips, dried it some more, and then I scrunched it out with a teeny tiny bit of that oil. And now let's look at the finished result. That's my hair straight after the wash. Now, I must say, it doesn't feel the most lightweight. It feels a little bit weighted down, and I do blame the oil. I just don't think my hair is used to it, to be quite honest with you. But, you know, it's nice to try something new every once in a while. I just think that the combination of the oil and the conditioner was maybe a tiny bit too much. But if I just go over the products, the serum, I will have to see if I keep using it and if it actually does anything, because I'm not sure it's a type of product I would personally use every wash. If I'm really getting close to like the overhydration, I would use it more. Not sure. I'm not really sure about it yet. The shampoo, I think, was actually really good. As I said, I really like Flora shampoos. I have the other one, the Superfruit one, which is like one of my favorite protein shampoos. This one doesn't have any protein, and it's really nice and soothing on the scalp. So I think this is a really, really nice product. I'm always happy to discover some new cool shampoos. And then the cream conditioner, I mean, it's all right. I am a little bit concerned that it's gonna be too heavy for my hair, as it's like growing out quite a lot. It does get weighted down a bit more easily than it used to when it was like fully blonde. It's a nice conditioner. I'm just not sure if it's for me. And if I compare it to like the Eden Body Works conditioner, that one like impressed me. This one didn't impress me much. And then we have the foam. The foam was okay. I would say it's very lightweight, and it's probably going to be for any hair type. And you know, it did add some volume. I could feel it as I was applying it, that it's very lightweight. It didn't weigh my hair down, but it wasn't really helping any definition or any clumping. So it's one of those foams that feel like super lightweight, but almost a tiny bit dry. It's hard to explain. If you ever had a foam like that, you know what I'm talking about. It's just a little meh. I'm not sure if this is something I'll get a lot of use of. We will have to see. I mean, I had products I almost didn't use, and then they became my holy grails, so you never know. And that is it, my friends. So overall, I would say that my hair looks a tiny bit oilier and heavier than I would like. And it feels nice, but it does feel a little bit weighted down. I do appreciate the volume, because even though it feels a little bit weighted down, it's still like well lifted, and it's not just the clips. Okay, the clips don't work if you don't use the right products with them. I think the foam really did something. I think I can do a lot better. So I would say I'm not really a big fan of the scalp serum, growth serum thing. I just don't think it's for me, and I think that maybe if I washed my hair without the oil serum, it would maybe be a little bit better. And even though it's not as good as it could be, it's still like a nice wash day, right? We've seen way worse. But I think this was quite a good box. It's kind of a random collection of products in my opinion, but that's completely fine. Maybe this helped you a little bit if you got any of these products in your box, or if you are thinking about getting a box. So thank you very much for watching, consider subscribing, and if you want to see more videos when I try out stuff from LOCKENBOX, you can check out the playlist where I have every box since like March. So yeah,